this is going to take a significant investment in your time. And so before we get started, before we start spending a lot of effort and investing a lot of our resources in this job search, I really want us to get a few things straight. And so, just go check out page 1 and page 2 of the handout, and you'll see that the beginning of page 2 is all about why. What's your why? And I list a few reasons why it's a great new job can have an incredible effect on so many aspects of your life. There are just a few, here's a few benefits. You can be more fulfilled in the work that you do, which is going to make you happier. It's going to make you more interested in your work. It's also going to help you learn new skills and solve more interesting problems. As engineers, we always want to be solving problems that are worthwhile, problems that are challenging, problems that will help us learn new things along the way and build our skills up. And some of those things are quite obvious to us, but we want to kind of hold that in our minds as we're going on this journey, because sometimes it's going to get very difficult. Sometimes this will get discouraging and we're not going to hear back from some company that we're interested in, but just keep these in your mind, and that'll give you some motivation to keep going. Another kind of a more materialistic motivation, which is totally fine, is making more money and providing a better future for yourself, or if you are married or have kids, for your spouse or your children, or your parents for that matter. There's a lot of research that says that a new job or switching up jobs every few years can dramatically increase your salary and your earnings over your lifetime. And if you don't do this, then you are set to miss out on roughly 50%. You'll have roughly 50% less earnings than your peers, which have a more proactive approach to their career. So that's definitely something to keep in mind as well. Another great benefit that I'm pretty sure we are all interested in if we're investing in ourselves is living longer. People who are more satisfied with their job live longer. They have less health problems. They sometimes sleep better, unless they're entrepreneurs. But generally, the bodily health signs are much more positive when people are happier in their jobs. Also, making career progress towards your ultimate goal. I don't know what your ultimate goal is in life. Maybe it really is just to make a ton of money and enjoy it, and just YOLO. Maybe you have some more humanitarian ambition. Maybe you want to solve hunger for people, or solve income inequality or something. Maybe you want to reverse global warming. We need people who will be able to do that. Or maybe you want to cause global warming on Mars and colonize it for humanity to go there. Everybody should have a long-term goal, and I think we all have dreams. And so I want you to kind of energize, what's that dream you have? What did you want to be when you grew up? And think about, will you have a better chance of doing that by staying where you are right now, or by making strides towards a better job that is going to be more fulfilling and more challenging and all these great things. We don't always know how we're going to get to our ultimate purpose in life. And I'm getting a little philosophical here, but like Steve Jobs even said, he looks back at his life and he couldn't have predicted where his life went, but by looking backwards and looking at all the different paths he took, that's when it all makes sense, and that's what helped him achieve his purpose. And so, I wanted to comment that a lot of people get stuck looking for a job because they're confused about the process, which is normal. The what and the how, kind of the machinery of how to do things. Who do you talk to? What should you write in your resume? How should you approach this interview or this conversation? Fortunately, this course is going to take care of a lot of that for you. And so that leaves the most important part of why. And so I do want you in the handout to write out in your own words the reasons that you're doing this, because it's going to be something that you can refer back to, and it's something that will keep you going, like I said, when things get tough. So I trust you'll do that, and then we'll go on to the next section of the handout.